Hey YouTube, it's your boy Zay, and today we're going to be talking about Yuji Itadori's pain and suffering. Now, this doesn't really start, no, it starts from episode 1. His grandpa dies, but before Yuji's grandpa dies, he tells him, just try to save as many people as you can, as long as you are able to do it. Just try to save people. And that triggered something in Yuji's mind to be like, hey, I want to be like a sorcerer. Hey, I think saving people is my main objective now. And then that's what made him help Megami with that curse. That's what made him go over there and try to help Megami and shit. And then he ate Sukuna's finger, and then all that took place. And then Yuji, and then we're gonna talk about Sukuna versus Megami. Now Sukuna versus Megami, they fought. The only reason Sukuna didn't kill Megami in that fight and in that instance is because he was trying to, he's interested in him, so he's trying to, use him.
を媒体にしているのか。
今さらバレたところで問題はない。ならなんだ。
呪符を使うありきたりな術式ではない。応用も効く。わからんな。お前あの時なぜ逃げた？宝の持ち腐。
He's trying to, use him for later, I guess. And Sukuna kills Yuji by taking out his heart in the process. He kills him, and Megami thought Yuji was dead. But unbeknownst to him, Sukuna revived Yuji. So, and then the whole fake death arc. And then, should I skip Goodwill? Nothing really happens at Goodwill. Then we're going to get to Shibuya. All right. We all know the Shibuya incident arc is one of the best arcs in JJK. It's probably top 2 or top 3, to be honest. But this is where Yuji's suffering goes to an all-time high. So we first start off Yuji and Megami versus that one dude. I forgot his name. His curse technique is if you have a smaller attack, it does more damage, and if you have a heavy attack, it does less damage. I think that's his technique or something like that. They defeat him when Megami finds out his curse technique, and that was relatively mid-diff. They finished him pretty easily. And then Yuji went to go help Maki and Megami and all of them. I mean, Maki and Nanami and all of them. And Yuji sees Nanami. Mahito's right there about to kill Nanami. And Yuji witnesses Nanami's death in front of his eyes. And at that moment, he didn't know, he was lost. He didn't know what to do. And Nanami told him, you got it from here. Meaning, all of the burdens that Nanami carried went to Yuji. Yuji had to finish it, But Yuji was shocked about what just transpired, what happened during that moment. But he regained his composure and fought Mahito. And fought him. He didn't give up none of that. The only time he really lost his will to fight was when I'm about to get to in a second, Nobara. See, when Nobara comes in, Nobara versus Mahito, Nobara does good because she's a direct counter to, she can damage his soul, basically. So she actually does very well against Mahito, and she leaves lasting effects on Mahito. I think she beats his clone or something, I think. But yeah, Mahito runs to his clone, they switch, and then Mahito transfigures a part of Nobara's face. And Yuji sees that. He tries to help, but he couldn't react in time. And then Nobara says, I guess my life wasn't so bad, huh? And then she dies in front of Yuji's face. At this point, Yuji's conviction is thrown off.
Yuzuki.
Both of his closest friends died in front of him. Nanami and Nobara. So he's lost. He's breaking down. He's crying. Mind you, Mahito hits Yuji with the meanest black flash ever, bro. Like that, it was wild, man. And then Yuji just, his conviction is gone until my GOAT, Toto, arrives and says, basically was giving him a prep talk. Like, you don't have to find out the answer now, but Nobara and Nanami's death weren't in vain yet. Because you're still here. You can still change. And you can still help them. And then, you know, Yuji finally realized what he has to do. He has to keep moving forward for their deaths. He has to avenge them. He has to keep moving forward, right? So Itadori and Toto beat Mahito. And yeah, I don't want to get into manga stuff because, you know, people haven't read it. So I'm just going to leave it